Hello, hello. I see the viewers are coming in, but we are live watching Coco Gauff go up against Mirra Andreeva. This will be their fifth career meeting. Coco leads the head-to-head 4-0. Um, so really looking forward to this one. I decided to go live for this one. I normally go live for like the semifinals and finals, but something told me that this match is just going to give something. So we're already starting out with a Coco double fault. We'll see. Hopefully, the double faults won't be too much of an issue for Coco in this match. Hello, Jermaine. Hello. I know I don't really do lives that often. I'm trying to do more lives, so I say Coco in 3 sets. I think it's going to be low key like young golf from the semifinals last year in Rome. I just feel like it's just going to be a lot. But I could be totally wrong and either one of them wins in 2 sets, but I just feel like it's 3 sets. Hello from South Africa. I'm from the United States, obviously, Virginia. Okay, 30-15 from Golf. What are y'all's predictions for this match? That was the match. Well, that was my number 2 match of the year, Golf Jung, Rome. That was number 2 for me, but as far as like WTA no slams, that was it. It was a messy match, but it was a match nonetheless. Hello, good afternoon, y'all. Jermaine says Coco in 2 tight sets. What are some of y'all's predictions? Everyone else in the comments, drop your predictions. Netted backhand from Golf that goes over 40-15. So far, a pretty good start from Coco. Coco in 3. Yeah, I agree. I say Coco in 3. I had Coco winning the tournament before the start, so I'm gonna stick with her. But she's got to play better than she did against Eva. I got it. I'll tell you that. She's got to play better. I'm excited as well. Eva did play a great match against Coco. I really feel like she probably should have won it. She literally had match point, but Coco was clutch on that match point that Eva had. Brenda says Coco in straight sets. Okay, a few Coco in straight sets people there. I feel like this match, like even though Coco won their last 2 matches in straight sets, it could have both those matches could have been 3 sets. Because again, in Madrid, Coco had 2 set points in the first set, and then in Rome, of course, Mira pushed it to a tiebreak, and anything could have happened there. Someone says Coco 6060. I feel like it would be either Coco Muhova. I hope we get at least a Coco Muhova Stuttgart as far as like the competitiveness. I hope we do not get a dud, but anything could happen. My only fear is that 2026 is the year Coco's pigeons get their lick back. Muhova may have broken the dam. Hmm. Um, Maybe. I mean, we do have to remember that Coco's already won 2 matches against Muhova, and Stuttgart is, I mean, this year, and Stuttgart is her kryptonite. Like, I really commend her for continuing to play that tournament because it's like, dang, like she cannot make a semifinal there to save her life. I low key really want Iga to win Rome and Roland Garros. I think she can definitely win both. Still, I'm not 100% convinced that she's like back. Like again, she played phenomenal against Naomi, like top tier, but she has to beat a top player, like a top 10 player. And Naomi did not play a good match. So if she beats Pagula, which I think she really should, then we can start talking about her. Okay, she's back. She, I know she wants to Porsche, but she can afford it. She can buy her own Porsche. Plus, she's sponsored by Mercedes Benz, so that would be bad for the brand. Well, no, I mean it wouldn't be bad for the brand, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I mean, I respect it. She wants that Porsche. Maybe she gonna give it to her mama or something. Good little extended rally there. Andreeva up now 30-15. I think Pagula has a chance. I think so too. And my like prediction, like WTA prediction video before the year even started, I had her actually winning the U.S. Open, and I feel like that's not a crazy take. Like she really is excellent. Clay, I think, is her weakest surface because she's a flatter hitter and the ball won't stay up or won't stay flat normally, and it's just slower. But for sure, I think watch out when it comes time to the for the hard court swing and maybe even Wimbledon too. I'm not 100% sure she's fully back, but I think a win in Rome for sure, for sure. And I think she can, like, I think she can beat Pagula rather convincingly. I think it would. I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, 40-30 now from Mirra. Right now, Coco is looking. The thing is though, like Coco looked good at the start of her match against Eva. Like she won or she was up 3-1 30 love, and then it like was shaky. So that's the thing. Like, can Coco play a full clean match the entire time? That's the main thing. Do you think Big Mama Jess is gonna go deep at RG? I love that nickname by the way, but I was thinking about that yesterday. I feel like even though she's so good, she might be one of the top five seeds that might be at like high risk of an early exit at Roland Garros, just because again, like she can play on clay for sure. That's a great backhand, by the way, up the line for Mirror to hold for 1-all. She can definitely do it. It's just a matter of she's a little bit more vulnerable. And I think players with heavy spin like a Beauchamp, like you saw last year, could cause her a lot of problems. I think it's going to be like the WTA finals. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like 6-1, 6-0, or however, whatever that match was. I know only Pagula won just one game, but I can see Eagle winning this one in straight sets. Iga and I share a birthday. Okay. Oh, you're a Gemini too? I'm also a Gemini. My birthday is June 11th. Everyone's hates on Geminis. We get such a bad rep, but okay. That's one thing I'm going to be looking for too. Like, who will have the stronger forehand of the two? Because I think overall, Mira's forehand is the more stable of the two, but Coco can do more with it. Like, she can make something shake with it. Like, sometimes the forehand can go all the way to the fence, but when it lands, I think it's a more like penetrable. I don't know if that sounded right, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like a more effective shot. Like she can win more free points from that forehand wing. Sorry, I'm watching the point. It's hard to multitask. Look at the comments and watch the point. It's love 15 right now in Mira's favor. That was a good rally, a good extended rally. I hope we see more of those extended rallies too. Do we have any idea if Anisimova will go to Roland Garros? Honestly, I don't know. I don't. I don't. I honestly don't think we will see her. It's been cricket. She hasn't played a single match on clay this entire year. It's unfortunate that this has been kind of like her sophomore slump in a sense, but hopefully she comes back strong for Wimbledon because she's defending a lot of points for the second half of the year for sure. Good shot for Mira, 15-30 now. Whoever wins better bring their A game because Cristea looks good. Yeah, she does look good. This could be her time where she wins the whole thing, honestly. Like she really looked good. And the further Cristea goes, I think the better Sabalenka looks because she was right there with Cristea. Iga still isn't at full gear yet, in my opinion. I mean, we'll see tomorrow. That's going to be a big test when she faces Pagula. A little bit of an errant forehand from Gauff. Now, two break points for Mirra, 15-40. I really hope Mboko sustains her level. I could see her going far in Wimbledon. I think so too. She's another one that hasn't really done too much since the Sunshine Double. I know she lost round one in Madrid and withdrew from Rome due to, I think, a gastrointestinal illness. So hopefully she's 100% ready to go for Roland Garros. I think she might fly a little bit under the radar and could be at risk of an early upset. But if she gets a good draw, maybe she can go on a run there. But I think, like you said, Wimbledon, I think she could really do something serious there. this is a good rally. Mirra's really maneuvering Coco everywhere. Coco's comes to the net. Good put away from Coco. That's a great rally. That was a great rally. I'm telling y'all, I hope this keeps up. We could be in for a potential top 5 match of the year contender here. Coco takes all her ego trauma out on Andreeva. Ego trauma. I mean, now Coco's doing well against Iga too, so I think the Iga. Anyone know why Jazz? Oh, they withdrew. Paulini and Irani withdrew from their doubles match. I thought they played Baptiste and Iala, and I thought they beat them. I have to look at that during the changeover. But an air forehand from Coco, and Andreeva has the lead 2-1. Good start from Andreeva. Let me go back and see what happened at that point because I was kind of talking. Her footwork. Let me look at that again. I feel bad a little bit because I posted that like ISO thing of Coco's forehand on Twitter of when Andrea Petkovic was breaking down the forehand, but it really was quite something to behold. Like it's hard for her to maintain her balance. It's something. But yeah, that footwork, man. I think a lot of people are talking about it too. Will Rybakina take number one this season? I think so. The more, like, the further she goes in Rome, the greater chance she has of overtaking Sabalenka, at least for Roland Garros. So I think she'll get to number one at least one point. Now the question is, will she like finish year in world number one? I don't know, but she's looking good. I just want Amanda. I know I miss her. Amanda is the gift queen. Jasmine's injured. She is. I think I did see something about that when I was on Rome's social media. That's unfortunate. She's been having a really poor season. Unfortunate for her. Do we think that Paolini will return to the top 10? I know after this tournament and she won't be inside the top 10, but do you think that she will return eventually? Or is this kind of like a little bit of a decline? I see this game being a hard three-setter with a lot of breaks, which makes Kristea's chances good, especially if Coco wins. She would have. I don't think that would be a factor for either really player. I know she played doubles too with Katie McNally, but Coco's like the fittest woman on tour, and Kristea is like what 15 years older, elite, not 15 but 14 years older than Coco. So I don't think that would be too much of a factor. Maybe for Mirra, even though she's young too, but I say maybe for Mirra because she's played a lot of tennis this entire clay swing. I want Rybakina to take number one. I can't with Sabalenka being number one all the time. Arena has been dominant. She loves that number one spot. Her footwork has been so bad lately. I mean, I feel like has it been bad lately or has it always been kind of subpar and that we're now starting to notice? I don't know, but it definitely isn't that great. Oh, it's a foot injury from Jasmine. The flamingo. Is that flamingo chicken wing forehand from Coco? I see Paolini hovering in the top 25 for the foreseeable future, not top 10 for a bit anyway. Yeah, maybe like top 15. Mirra's doing well so far, 30 love lead right now. She does look dialed in. What's up, B-Man? But yeah, I don't know. I think Wimbledon will be a good opportunity for her to maybe get back inside the top 10 because she lost like what round two there. She's not defending a lot of points, but she is defending points in Cincinnati. So I don't know. I mean, she has opportunities too, but she's got to turn something around quick. Mm. See, I've noticed Coco's backhand has not been as sharp as it possibly could. Like she's been giving a lot more backhand unforced errors. Normally her backhand is rock solid. I mean, you're gonna miss backhands eventually, but I don't know. Yeah, she does. She's defending Cincy finals points. So yeah, good serving from Mirra so far. Ooh, that's a good drop shot. That's smart. Mirra is ready to play. Why don't people zoom in on Andreeva's issues that do Coco's? Honestly, I've been saying this too. Like, I think what it is that Andreeva's forehand technically isn't as like off-putting to some because again, sometimes Coco can do all types of contortions with her body with the forehand. I think Andreeva's technique looks cleaner to the eye, so that's why. But I agree. Like her forehand has its woes too, and sometimes she goes with the slice forehand as a cop out, and sometimes and that's where we don't really see as many like technical issues with her actual forehand ground stroke. But yeah, but right now she's looking good, and Coco is not. Another backhand unforced error from her. Yeah, these errors, it has not been great. She's got to lock in. What's it with the Americans loving a three-set match? Yeah, I mean, JPEG, I noticed it in Charleston. She played like so many three-set matches there. And she said it's more or less the conditions like changing from what hard to clay there. But yeah, it's definitely a trend. Good second serve from Coco. Good inside out forehand. Ooh. Oh, near miss from Andreeva. If Andreeva landed that, I think she could have had the game right there, but it's 15 all. Coco has been playing slow in the first set lately. It's kind of a mixed bag. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm familiar with Cam Williams. I don't really watch his content, but I definitely know him. I think he's like the GOAT of what live streaming. Oh, I'm behind. It's 15:30 already. I forgot I rewinded it. But let me look at this point real quick. Good passing shot from Mirra. I think that could be a play that Mir's going to employ, like trying to draw Gauff forward and then pass her. She did that a lot against Iga, and a few times they played. Ooh, yeah. Right now, Coco's backhand is not great, and we have two more break points for Mir to go up the double break. Andreeva is looking like the new Wozniacki. Explain that comment, Jose. I'm curious why you made that comparison. I mean, because didn't Wozniacki, I guess, have a promising start to her career, and then I guess game wise, I don't know if I see it. Good forehand down the line from Coco. That was a good forehand. I'm watching on Tennis Channel on the Tennis Channel app. Where are y'all watching the match? I'm curious. But yeah, it's Tennis Channel for me. I think Tennis Channel is the best option if you live in the States. Tennis Channel should really sponsor me, honestly. Okay, I thought she was gonna miss that forehand. Ooh, okay. Good point from Coco. Now we're back to deuce. This is a must hold game for Coco if she wants to take this first set. Because coming back from double breakdown or a double break deficit is something. Coco Puffs, we are cooked today. I mean, uh, it's not. It's only 4 games in. You know, this is the drill with Coco. You got to wait until she's a double breakdown on the second set before saying something like that. Yeah, she's Mira's really. I'm noticing making Coco come in a lot, and so far Coco's handling it pretty well for the most part. I'd say. For me, it keeps showing Rublev. See, I have the Tennis Channel app, but I'm watching on like the Tennis Channel feed, so I watch whatever's on the TV, and they're not watching Rublev at all. I think Rublev is he still playing against Basilashvili? I'm not sure. Disney Plus here in Mexico. How much does it cost for y'all? Like, if I know Tennis Channel, I forget it costs like 11.99, but how much are y'all paying a month for your tennis? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments or in the comments. Mira is really like she's really using her craft. I'm impressed. That one just went long, but that was a really good hold from Coco. I had oops, I didn't mean to do that or highlight that one. I had Coco winning this one in 2 sets. Not in 3 sets, I mean. Um yeah, Rublev's on TC2 probably. Andreeva kind of reminds me of Radwanska. Hmm. I can see that as well. I think that Mira definitely has a better serve and overall more power, but I think maybe Aga had more craft, but I like that comparison. Thank you. I agree. I'm doing the month to month depending. Yeah, I'm doing month to month too. So actually I worked for Tennis Channel for a little bit and I got it for free, but I'm no longer working with them and it just I had it for a year and it ran out like what, a month ago, so I had to fork over the 11.99, but I'm doing month to month cuz when it goes from Roland Garros to the grass, I might get rid of it. I don't got the money like that right now. $18 a month. Okay. That's actually, oh my gosh, 18 around $18 a month. That's a lot of money. 12.99 a month. My goodness. I gotta pay 20 euros a month. Let me look at. Oh, did I? Hold on. Did I mess that up? Did I mess it up? Okay. 20 euros, $2. I mean, you can probably just tell me in the comments, but I'm looking it up myself. Okay. Oh my gosh. About $23 a month. Wow. I did. Not that Tennis Shadow is showing Coco's forehand again. Leave the girl alone. But they highlighted her footwork now. Yeah, I did work for Tennis Channel. I did. I was a social media coordinator. Ooh, I didn't mean to highlight that one. I did watch Zverev's match. I was shocked. Well, I didn't watch it in full. I watched a little bit, and then I went and played tennis myself this morning. And when I left to go play tennis, he was up 6-1, 5-3. To come back, he lost in a third set, double. I'm not double bagel, but he was bageled in the third set. I was shocked. But while I was showering or while I was getting ready to get ready for the live stream, I was watching some of the second set. I gotta watch the third set. That was crazy. Rublev won. Okay, I'm glad he won. That Bachelar's really experiment. I'm glad it was short lived, but it's over now. He randomly just comes out and just peaks every once in a while. Bachelar's really does. No, he can't. I highlighted that too. His last six matches, Verev's, are that he lost were against Italian players. So I know he's can't stand to see an Italian across the net. Right now, love 30 for Coco. I think that last game was a missed opportunity for Mirra, and she maybe is thinking about it in this game. Second serve here. Good backhand. Okay, love 40 now for Coco. I'm telling you, we're getting a match. It was looking a little like it could be not a little one-sided, but this is looking really competitive now. And Coco, she's starting to play a lot better. Andreeva meltdown incoming. I think she's kept it in control for the most part since that Indian Wells outburst. She's been more mindful, but I don't know. We might get a Mir Rublev moment. That's what I call it. Good game from Coco. I think Coco's starting to read a lot of those drop shots and do better overall in the forecourt. So I'm wondering how Mirra adjusts to that. Darderi saved tennis. I'm glad Darderi won too, honestly. Why doesn't Coco look at the court before her serve? I know sometimes with serving, it's just one of those things. It depends on the server. I know she does look. Let me look. Oh yeah, you're right. She doesn't look at it at all when she prepares. That's interesting. I think it's just like it's hard to explain. Like you have to. Oh, Mira, she's getting a little frustrated, so that Mira Rublev moment might come out. But it just it depends. It depends. I don't know. Gotta ask Coco about that one. Coco loves to play in our face before she locks in, and that Indian Wells outburst was iconic. Honestly, I love that reaction from that woman, literally clutching her pearls. Second serve from Coco now. Yeah, Mirror's using a lot of variety. Ooh, that was right on the line. Like I don't really. She's that's clearly her game plan. Clearly, yeah. That volley, it should have. She should have did more with that volley. She volleyed it right to Mirra. I don't know why she does that, Coco. Like even against Jovic, a lot of times when she had an approach shot, she went right back to Eva instead of going to the open court and got burned a couple times. So she needs to work on that. At least maybe look at her opponent before making contact, see where they're at when she's up in the court in the forecourt. So far, Coco's forehand is looking good. It's holding up, and she's coming to the net a lot. Some of that is like Mira's baiting her though, but when you come to the net against Mirra, you've got to make it good because she's one of the like best passers on tour. And it's even harder on clay because Mirra has more time to pass. Darderi is built different. I know that back to back wins from like a set and a breakdown. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Good serve from Coco. She's coming to net again. Oh, she effed that note up. She effed that note up. She's come to the net like 3 times already this game, but you've got to be on point when you come to the net against Mirra. You have to. Simple. Coco should have won a lot of these points. It should not be 15-40, but if you have to, so many comments. If you have to pick one player at their best to win a match, would you pick Andreeva or Muhova? Ooh. Break right back for Mirra. I thought Coco would hold, but a few times to the net, she just wasn't that strong. But let me get into some comments. I would pick maybe Muhova just because I think she can give more players problems, but they're both kind of tricky. That's a good point. I have not heard about Erica Andreeva in a minute. I don't know. I thought she would break in, at least be like a top 40 or 50 mainstay, but I haven't heard much about her. I need to look into her. Maybe she's injured or something. I don't know. Yeah, I was impressed with that too. I was impressed. I think, despite what everyone says, she and Gavin have been making progress on that serve. I've noticed it since Miami. Mirra is one of the best anticipators, and that's what's going to make it a challenging match for Coco. That's kind of tough. Like if I was in Coco's shoes and I have an opponent kind of baiting me moving forward, like what would I do? Like maybe I would go to the middle, like direct my shots to the middle to take away the angle. Maybe I like to see Coco do that a little bit more, but it's still tough and it's tempting when you have the open court. Erica Kurt. Erica Kurt. No, Erica. That's funny. That is too funny. Well, in the meantime, on the changeover, let me see if I can start a TikTok live stream. It wouldn't take away from this. I'm trying to get my money up on TikTok too. But yeah, that's interesting. I've not heard about Erica Andreeva in a minute. I'm gonna see what she's up to. Like, is she actively playing right now or is she on hiatus? I want to make a video kind of like players that have fallen off the face of the earth, low key. Because she has. Sorry. They're showing Rublev winning or beating Basilashvili. Who you got winning? I have Coco. I had Coco winning this one in 3 sets. Who do you have winning? She's on the ITF tour. Ugh. I wonder what happened to her. What's going on? What happened that first point? I didn't see because they went to break, or not. They showed Rublev's win. Is it the electronic line calling system? They're wondering if it's not working. I'm wondering. CT Pops would own that video. Well, no, the video would be more or less like he has to climb, but more or less like players who kind of like they like fell off the face of the earth. Like CC Pasta is at least playing, like we see him, but like Eric Andreeva, Victoria Azarenka. I haven't seen her play so long. Oh, so Coco hit a backhand, and then the umpire had to manually say out because there was no call, and it looked pretty deep. So I think the system is um, messing up. I wish they had those light things that Australia had, like when it lights up and shows that it was out. Azarenka might have quietly retired. Honestly, she might have. Hope she like comes back and does something like a farewell tour. I can see her doing like a Kerber or Kvitova, like come back and play a little bit. I mean, minus the new baby, and just say goodbye. But man, she's another player that should have probably accomplished more. She's like 250. She played in Antalya. Oh wow, dang, it's hard playing professional tennis. It's hard. Did you see? Speaking of CC Paz, did you see his mother basically like low key blame or say? I think she said like his relationship with Badosa was a bit of a distraction to his game, and then Paula liked the tweet like basically calling that out. Ooh, this is not a good game from Coco so far. How do you feel about Coco hitting herself? Yeah, I don't care for that. Obviously, I've noticed she's doing that a little bit more. Um, like she like hit her head with the racket here against what was it against Sierra? That's a poor game from Coco. And then even against Jovic, she was doing like this. So I don't know. I do wonder if she has a sports psychologist at all. She's coming for it again. Okay, that's a good volley. That's a good volley. That's a good volley. Obviously, this is a must-hold game for Coco, but the set's not over yet. If she can kind of clean up her returns and actually get them in play and make Mirra play, then anything could happen in this next return game, assuming she holds. Good backhand from Coco. Her backhand, I wouldn't. I was about to say it's good, but it's always like good. But it's still okay. It's still okay. It's never going to be atrocious. I think she's always going to do her big one on the backhand. That's a good hold from Coco. Okay, that's good. And I think a 40 love hold really like adds the pressure too on Mirra. A quick hold. Do you think Coco Cristea? Oh, Coco did say she's in therapy. I'm assuming this is about um, Arthur Feast. I think he's a great player. I think still he's around the range of like the he's better than Musetti because he beat Musetti in straight sets, even though Lorenzo's not playing good right now. But he's playing like top at least top 10, but top five level tennis right now. He's just is still it's still right now Alcaraz center and then everyone else. But I think if I don't want to say this, if something happens to Yannick, God forbid it does, but if something like that happens, he could be in the mix of taking advantage and doing something. Big Foe, I don't know. Big Foe was just kind of he did well in Miami, right? He made the quarterfinals. So he's doing better this year. I'll say that, and he's on the cusp of going back inside the top 20. But I don't know. He's just kind of always not always been, maybe always, yeah, always been more of a top 10 or top 20 mainstay player. I think Coco Costeo will obviously be a great matchup. They've played already twice this year. Coco won both in 3 sets. Cristea was awfully close to winning their match in Madrid, like what, last week or soon. But yeah, Kim, you are too negative. You need to be more positive. Haley Baptiste will win a title next year. Hopefully, she wins a title this year. She needs to make a final first. I don't think she has not made a WTA final yet, but hopefully she can at least make one. If Feast is in the bottom half of the draw, I think he can make the final for sure. He just has to remain healthy. I think best of 5 could be a challenge for him. But I'm glad because he had to withdraw from good shot from Mirra. He had to withdraw or retire from his opening round match in Rome due to a hip injury, but he said it's all good as far as that's concerned. Baptiste and Mboko definitely future slammers. I think I wouldn't be surprised. I said Mboko's winning a slam in the next 2 or so years, and I stand by that. Haley, I'm more confident in Vicky doing it, but I can see Haley do it as well. It's just with her, it's sustaining that level day in and day out. Because we saw here in Rome, she lost really handily to Svitolina, but she played like on God mode in Madrid against Sabalenka and played well also against Mirra in that semifinal. This is a good little rally going on right now. She draw her in again. Ooh, is that in? That's smart. That's so smart. That is really smart. I don't think a lot of players do that. Like not only against Gauff, but against their other opponents. Like use the drop shot not as a point to take a winner, but to just like build the point, draw your opponent in, and leave them a little bit more vulnerable at the net. She's really smart. I agree. That's why I like the WTA a little bit more than the ATP. It's just more entertaining. This is a good hold. It's looking like for Mirra, she's up 40 love now. So a point away from taking the first set. This is a solid match. Like Coco's not playing bad. It's just that one game where she missed all those volleys at the net at 3 all really hurt her. But otherwise, it's not a bad match from her at all. Her forehand isn't really that shaky. And I think she is being helped with the slower conditions at night, but Mirra's just outplaying her right now. Ooh, that was a missed forehand. But very clean set from Mirra. Very, very clean. That was an excellent set from Andreeva. You got to be happy with that. Let me see what the stats say. But the stats read, let me see if I can clip this and share the screen to share the stats. Image file. Bear with me for a little bit, y'all. So these are the stats so far. Um, Coco, 7 winners, 10 unforced errors. The exact opposite for Mirra, 10 winners, 7 unforced errors. Serving pretty well for the most part. I just think it just came down to Mirra winning a lot of points whenever she brought Coco in. But it's a solid match from both so far. Hopefully Coco can make it more of a match because I feel like we still have like an edgy match in the works for this one, but also wouldn't be surprised if Mirra like takes in a straight set. I don't know if Coco has another 3 setter in her. Yeah, it's been back to back tough, really hard 3 setters. So I don't know. I don't know. Everyone in tennis should have an emotional support dog. I agree. I agree. I think Mirra has like 2 dogs, but like watching the tennis, you need an emotional support dog, and playing tennis, you need an emotional support dog because this mess is in different areas. Like I just started back playing tennis, like actual matches, and it's so stressful. It is unbelievably stressful for me. I love it, but it's a lot of stress. So yeah, oops. But second set now. Chat, do we think that Coco's taking the second set or is Mirra winning this 1 and 2? Let me know what y'all think. This first service game would be really important for Coco though. But she's serving fine. And on cue, she hits a good first serve for 15 love. Coco is going to raise my blood pressure again. I did hear about Jack Draper and Andy Murray partnering with each other. I mean, I'm not. It's great, but I'm also not too moved because Jack just needs to stay healthy. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. If he's not healthy, then I don't know. Oops, this looks a mess. Let me fix this. Fix the screen. I think that looks a little better, I guess. She's coming forward again. She was almost past there. This is the clear strategy. I think Mirra in straight sets, but an edgy 7-5 second set. Okay. I don't think Mirra has a. I take that back. She can have a tendency to choke a little bit because she nearly choked. I don't know if I'll say choke because Haley played well, but she nearly gave up that second set against Baptiste after having that lead. Um, and she had a really messy match against Ana Bondar in Madrid. But yeah. My USTA rating right now, it's not accurate. I really should be like a 5.0 or higher, but like officially it's a 4.5 because there are no 5.0 plus leagues in my area. And I did want to play like league matches too. So I just like appealed my rating to be a 4.5. But my UTR is trash right now because I don't really play UTR tournaments. So I think it's around like the 8-9 range. So yeah. I need to record myself playing tennis too. I have footage. I just need to post it. Because also, I did a racket review of the latest Babolat Pure Aero. Good return from Mirra. She was all on top of that. The most stressed I've been watching tennis was that was an epic match right there. That was one for the books. Do you think Hodar will reach the final in Rome? That's a good question. Before I thought Zverev was a bit of a favorite, even though I didn't have Zverev making it to the final in my tournament preview. But now that he's out, it's open season. But Hodar on paper, I think, just thinking about on the top of my head who's left in the bottom half, I think it's Rude, Hodar, Darderi, and then that other name I'm missing. But he should, although he's just played a lot of tennis right now. My playing style, I'm very aggressive. Um, that's the best way to say it. I'm not overly aggressive. I'm not Ostapenko now, but I will like try to dictate points. But I'm trying to incorporate more like variety, come to the net more to be like just an overall more of an all around player, pretty much. She left that note up. How did she miss that volley? Oh no. How did she miss that volley? Like she had too much time. That's what it was. Oh my goodness. Ooh. This is tough. Up 40 love, now deuce. If Coco loses this game, it could be Kurt. I can't say that with Coco, but it'll be a big blow if she loses this game. And it would be a big help for Mirra too, just coming back from love 40, yeah, 40 love down to break if it happens. Good up the line shot for Mirra. Ooh, this time Mirror comes in the net, but she picks it off with a nice volley, drop volley. Break point already for Mirror. First game of the second set. Christian Panko. I string my tension or string my racket at it's pretty high. I use a drop weight. I use a gamma, so I feel like it's not as accurate as like a bigger machine. So I go up anyways, but I string my rackets at 60 pounds. Ooh, she's coming to the net again. I'm holding my breath. Okay, now that was a good volley. That's funny because the harder volley she made, but the easier one she missed. I know Mama Gauff is just stressed. I don't know how she does it. I feel like it does it take. It must take years off of you, like emotionally, to keep watching these matches, especially with Coco, because she'll put you through it. Christian Kova, good afternoon, carried by Grace, because ooh, she comes in it again. Ooh, okay, that's a good shot. I thought she was. That was a good volley lob. This is getting really good. This game is. Whew. This is entertaining. This is really entertaining. I like how it's not just them rallying from the baseline. Like a lot of fun points at the net. We don't often really see that, especially on clay. I was saying that too. She looks good despite all that stress. Good hold from Coco. That could have been a really a decline for her if she lost that game, but very important that she held. I put 50 on Coco. Pray for me. Betting on a Coco golf match, especially this one this tight, you braver than the Marines. And that's not a diss against Coco. I'm just saying it's just so unpredictable. Like it'll be stressful. I agree, Mike. It's very fun. Something for the springtime. It's fun. Wow. Another shot to bait Coco in. And that time it goes wide though, Mirra's passing shot. So love 15 in Coco's favor. This is really entertaining. I wish more women would take notes, like and add more variety like that, like bringing more people in. Andreeva, I know she's really like having her move forward so much. I think it might be a smart, but I don't know. I was gonna say it could be a smart play to test Coco's legs because Coco's played two back-to-back tough matches, but also Coco is the fittest on tour. That was a wild backhand miss from Coco, bringing it back to 15 all. I would need to be on Valium if I was Coco's mom. She deserves an award. I don't know how she does it. At least with Oracene, like the matches weren't that Venus and Serena have some matches, especially Venus, but it was a little bit more like straightforward. But Coco can just bring you on a whole roller coaster ride, man. Double fault from Mirra. 15:30. This is a good opportunity for Coco to get an early lead in the third set. Hold on. Ooh, that was a wild miss from Mirra. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to bring this on TikTok too, but it's just hard. Like it's not working. Uh, what are the settings? Let me end the live. Man, I didn't even see that shot from Coco. Good shot from Coco. Let me look back at it. Oh, great backhand around the line. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, settings, live quality, video quality. But a break is not a break unless you hold. So Coco needs to make sure she hold. That's a great swing volley. Great swing volley. 15 love now for Coco. Ooh. Ooh. What a shot from Coco, man. What a shot. This is a good match. This is entertaining. Loki, this is a good draw for Coco. It's like it's obviously not easy because Mira's here and she's playing well, and so is Kirstea. Kirstea's playing well too, but it's definitely winnable. I think whoever she faces off in the finals, though, it'll be tough. Praying it's Rabakina because we are in desperate need of that second ever Rabakina golf meeting. But yeah, they need to play. I've liked your Italian intros. Oh, Brevis, how do you say thank you in Italian? I need to improve. I'm more fluent in Spanish than Italian. I need to learn Italian and French, but thank you. I'll say thank you for that in English. Marta, I think Marta genuinely was like injured, honestly, for Rome. And she played Rouen and Madrid back to back. So I think it was smart she didn't play Rome. She probably would have. I'm not saying she probably would have, but I could see her losing early if she had played this tournament just because of the amount of tennis she played lately. Oh, Medvedev is really something else. He is like the match against Fonseca. He was riling up the crowd, and then him literally throwing up against Navone the last round, and now this. I mean, I kind of would favor Linda Luthe too because Medvedev has played a lot of tennis, and he literally tossed up his lunch or whatever. But yeah, that's another one. Linda Luthe, he's really been doing a lot lately too. Good hold from Coco, 3-0 now in her favor. Grazie. I don't know how I didn't. Grazie. My bad. Grazie. I don't know how I didn't think of that or how. Yeah, my bad, y'all. What round would they play in? Who, Jermaine? Who are you talking about there? Let me figure out this TikTok in the meantime while they sit down for the changeover. It's just not working. Um, sorry, I was they'd fit. Oh, Coco. Yeah, they would play in the final. Yeah, I'm not watching on the main tennis channel. I'm watching on like the world feed, so I can see like when they sit down and everything. Coco's idiosyncrasies are keeping her in the great conversation, but not the GOAT conversation. That's a good point. That's a good point. I think Coco has the potential to be like amongst like the generational greats, but this all this stuff, all the flamingo and stuff that's keeping her from being in that conversation. That was disgusting. I apologize too for showing that with no trigger warning when I made my last video. Pagula will beat Iga, who she beat before. Pagula is glad she's not facing Rybakina in the quarterfinal. I had Iga winning this one winning that one in two sets, two tight sets, but I don't know. I think it's Iga's time. I think if it's not now, like again, Pagula is no pushover at all. Like she's like Mrs. Consistent, big mama for a reason, but the conditions are just so much in Iga's favor. I feel like it's a must win match for her if she wants to get her aura together for Roland Garros. Yeah, Mirra's starting to tail off. And that's one thing I mentioned in my last video is that while we can say Coco has her moments of where she sprays, Mirra is like that too, maybe if not worse. So, and we're kind of witnessing that now too. And plus, Coco is playing well. That's a good serve plus one there for Mirra. She's not crashing out so much, so that's good. Love your channel. First time in the chat. Wondering what tension you'd recommend for a beginner. It depends on your playing style, honestly. Um, you say you have decent power but need control. I would definitely go up in tension then. Um, I feel like every time I told people I stream my rackets at like 60 and above, well, just it's 60, they look at me like I'm crazy. I feel like that is on the higher end. So maybe I'd say like mid 50s and above, like maybe 55, 56, and then play with it from there. What website? I'm watching on the Tennis Channel app. You got to pay for it, unfortunately, though. This is a good little comeback for Mirra in this game from being left 30 down. So she's not out of the set at all. She's still in it, or if she wins this next point. That's the thing. Like on one hand, like two things are true at once. Like yes, Coco is still so young. It feels like she's been playing for a long time, and she has. She's been on tour since she was 14, 15 years old. But ooh, that was a bad return. I guess that was a good serve from Mira. But on the flip side, it's like how long will it be like this? Because she has played for a while, so you think with her playing for this long, it'd come together. It just might be like this for her career, just these ebbs and flows. So I don't know. Osaka didn't do a press conference. From what I saw in the transcript, she just did an interview with the WTA that I don't know if I have access to. But yeah, she pretty much Osaka said that there's not much she thought she could do against Iga. And Iga was playing really well, but I do think that Naomi could have definitely played a lot better and served better, at least. Okay, that time Coco doesn't have to hit a volley or an overhead. She missed that. Mirra missed that shot. I have Coco. Thank you, Carrot by Grace. Don't miss. Okay, good overhead. One thing about Coco, her overheads are like they're top tier. She knows how to hit a good overhead. Yeah, that's a good point too. When you compare Coco to other players like Sabalenka, who Sabalenka didn't win a slam until like her mid 20s, and Coco already has two, so she's definitely in a good spot. And then the thing is we have seen improvements with Coco. We can't sit up here and say that she hasn't improved. I mean, because she won a slam last year, but even her forehand, if you compare her forehand now to like what 2022, 2023, it's like night and day. In 2024 too, it's night and day, honestly. Ooh, that was not a good serve. Let me look back. Yeah, it happens. It was like a mishit. I have to go back and look at that serve because I didn't see it like that. Ooh, Mira starting to. I think that could be a play for Mira. She needs to move Coco a little bit more. Like the net approaches are fine, but I mean like move her laterally, get her out of position, and then you come forward. Like we haven't really seen Mira come forward much on her own accord, and I like to see her do that more. Hello from Poland. Thank you so much. And yes, Venus Golf is legendary. They make great tweets. Now, I will say, and this may be unpopular, Sabo should have won US Open. That's one of the most like the touchiest subject you can have on like among the WTA fan base because both Sabalenka and Coco fans will battle with each other for days on end about that match. But you can't deny. Ooh, that's a good backhand from Mirra. Now she has break point. See, I was talking mess and saying Mirra was on a decline in this set, but now she has break point to get it right back on serve. But no, Coco definitely earned that win. I think for sure Sabalenka, if she, I think I don't know if Sabalenka had a break in that second set in that match, or if she didn't, she was close to it, and if she maybe converted, then we could say something. But Coco was just too strong. Sabs or Saba. I think either or. Good serving from Coco right here. That's one thing I will defend Gavin. I'm a Gavin McMillan. Is that his last name? I think so. Defender, because he has done. I think he's helped her make a lot of improvements. I think yes, a lot of it was mental, but clearly, like I've been impressed with her serving since again Miami. Ooh, there should go with that flamingo forehand. Good hold from Coco. Good hold. I think we're going to three sets. Did Mirra throw her racket? Oh, she's doing her Rublev, y'all. She's getting upset. What do y'all feel about, or how do y'all feel about John Christophe Farrell? I don't know how I feel about him. My feelings towards him, as far as like in relation to Coco, they might not be the most positive, but yeah. I don't know. I think I would like to see Coco maybe tinker with someone else aside from JC Farrell. You know what I mean? General settings. Oh, another person from Poland. See, I was thinking about doing a Świątek Pagula live stream, and I think I do have a lot of people from Poland who watch my content. So if y'all would like to see that, like to see me live stream Iga against Jesse tomorrow, let me know. This comment took me. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Beautiful. He said beautiful gowns. Yes, Verev is out. He's out. That was really a surprising loss. Is that who's sitting next to Coco's mom? Who is sitting next to Coco's mom? I don't know, but Jean Christophe Farrell is not the black guy. The black guy is Coco's hitting partner. Ooh, it's getting. Why am I freezing up? What's going on? Is my computer overheating? Um, no, but Jean Christophe Farrell has the hat. Yeah. JC gave good encouragement last match. Uh, I guess I'll give him that. But as far as like we need changes, words of encouragement that's important. But we need like there's some changes that need to be made. I don't know. Double fault for Mirra. Love 15 now. I don't even know why she hired. Not too much on Matt Daly. Not too much. I think he did help her a little bit, and he won her a slam. So love 30 already for Coco. Okay, I'm going live on TikTok simultaneously too while I watch the match. It's just I was supposed to be on my computer, but it's on my phone. I'll just do it like that. Um, let's get into some comments. Hello TikTok viewers. I'm watching Coco and Mirra right now live. I'm on YouTube live streaming as well, but I'm doing it on TikTok here as well. This is like my first TikTok live. I'm sorry, YouTube. Don't. I'm giving both attention to YouTube and TikTok. Don't worry, y'all. But yeah. Hi from Johannesburg. What's your guess as to what's Coco's off-court issue? Is it that she won't? Another podcaster says she broke up with her boyfriend. Yeah, I think Coco did break up with her boyfriend. They unfollowed each other, so yeah, I've kind of peeped that a lot. 30-40 right now for Coco. Oh, TikTok, by the way, I'm watching the Gauff Andreeva match in Rome, the quarterfinal. I think expectations caught up with Ben after he won Munich. I don't think it's that, honestly. I think with Rome, I kind of expected an early upset or early exit with him because he never really performed that well in Rome because the conditions were slower. Madrid, he was kind of just low key outplayed by Dino Prismic. Ooh, another drop shot for Mirra. Ooh, she couldn't. Coco couldn't get that one up. So Coco is single, as you'd say. I'm pretty sure she is. She's been basically. She made a few like I think it was tweets or TikToks or something or lives talking about how she wants a love like her grandparents have. So yeah, she's pretty single. I am watching. I'm watching. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm watching Golf Andreeva. It's stressful for sure. This is a must hold game for Mirra for sure. Sorana Cristea broke up with her extreme long-term boyfriend and started playing her best tennis in her career after. I mean, it's different for different people. You know, Coco's young, and I think she was dating her boyfriend not too long, like maybe a couple years. So it's definitely different. Hello, Keeks. So Mirror just held for 4-2. Oof. Hi, Miles. Ooh, where did it go? Miles, we should do a live stream sometime. I thought Coco's response to the boycott question was so good. Yeah, she is really, she's like one of one as far as her maturity. Didn't she say she was going through some personal stuff? Yes, Pookie Kardashian, she did. And I think we were talking about how it's probably related to a potential potential breakup with her boyfriend. Not you saying her boyfriend's government name. Good serve from Coco there. Ooh, let me say. Wait, Kristea's boyfriend was a billionaire heir? I did not know that. I'm sorry. I know the camera's a little bit unstable. Let me fix that. Good point for Coco. Now I can search his name. The real ones, they've been new about Jalen, but I'm glad like they didn't go too public with their relationship as far as that's concerned. Because I think people like the insiders and like Coco's like diehard fans knew, but if they went a little too public, then it could have been a lot. So I like the way they handled their whole relationship in general. But 30-15 right now for Coco. Now Mira's going back to the forehand side. She got the air from Coco. That was a good backhand though. 30 all now. Thank you so much, Mohammed, for the super. That means a lot. I try not to be too nosy, but it was hard. Yeah. Christea wanted to make Twitter great again when Elon got a hold of it, and I'll never forget that. Christea has done a lot of interesting stuff. I must say. I must say. Thoughts on Rabakina's form yesterday? I honestly, unfortunately, didn't get a chance to watch that match. She put a beat down on Pliskova for sure. And she's looking really dangerous. I thought that maybe she wouldn't do as much in Rome because there were reports, not reports, but like I saw a tweet talking about she was sick, but she's playing well right now. So I would love to see if she and Iga were to play in the semifinals. But yeah, again, thank you so much, Mohammed. I know you gifted a super the last live stream, so I really appreciate you. When I didn't see him at the Miami Open, I knew they weren't together. Yeah, I saw that too because he was in her box last year. Jalen was. TikTok, are y'all watching the Gauff Andreeva match? That's what I'm watching right now. I'm live streaming on YouTube as well. I think Coco controlled that relationship, and
What?
that, uh, we can't say that. We don't know them. Guys, I run a. What's your fan page? What's the name of it on IG? I would do anything for a Rabak and a Coco match too. I would do anything for it too. Like they're edging us. That's inappropriate. But like, why have they not played? It's crazy. It's insane. Club Coco. Okay, I'll make sure I give a follow. Is it Club Coco G? Oh, Club Coco underscore G. Okay. Yeah, let me get back to it. So Lenda Luthé beat Sinner. I mean, Lenda Luthé beat Medjedovic. He's really doing his big one, like since Miami. I have to give him props for sure. Thank you so much, Shy Glushkin, for the super. That means a lot. Anything means a lot, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Double fault for Mirra. Love 15. Does Feast does Feast play today? No, Feast is not. Archer Feast is not playing. No, he withdrew. He's injured right now, but his next match is like, ooh, his next match is in like 2 weeks. That was a really bad serve for Mirra. My goodness. Tennis gods somehow always find a way to separate Coco and Elena. They do. It's crazy. Whoever made the Miami Open draw deserves jail. Because why was that was true? I don't know why they didn't wait. Why the Miami Open organizers didn't wait until after ending Wells when Rybakina became number two before making the draw. But it is what it is. We still got a good final nonetheless. Good forehand from Coco. 3 set points now. So the prediction's looking okay. We are getting at least a 3 set match, I think. Let me not jinx it, but 3 set points now for Coco. This is a slugfest. This is. I need to like check in with Lenda Luthé and look at the highlights of that match. That was a poor return. Rublev against Sinner. Um, do we think Andre has a chance, chat, against Yannick? I don't know. I don't know. What do we think? What's the prediction there? Second serve now for Coco. Second set point. Mirra's looking really frustrated. I don't think anyone has a chance against Yannick. Yeah, that's understandable. Yannick is just feels like he's unbeatable. Everyone's saying no. Clean set from Coco. She took the second set 6-2. I mean, y'all can obviously see that, but that was not even a much better set, I think. I think in that second set, Coco just came to the net a little bit less and it helped her. I think Mirra went away from using the drop shots and stuff, and that was good for Coco. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marks and Kissel. That means a lot. Everyone's saying Rublev has no chance. Honestly, I do you think he can win a set at least? Can Rublev at least win a set? What's up, Jalen? I don't know. Coco really turned. She really did turn the second set around. Looking at the stats, Coco, she was clean. 8 winners, 8 unforced errors. Mirra, 5 winners, 11 unforced errors. Her first serve percentage was not great. It was only at 54%. But Coco, she served at 80% first serves in. So her serve has been really good. You got to give her props for that, her improved serving. Does Rublev get bageled is the better question. Not too much. Rublev is not going to get bageled. I mean, I don't know if I can 100% confidently say that he's not going to get bageled, but I don't think he's going to get bageled. But maybe Brett sticked. Maybe Brett sticked. 5 games max. Okay, if I were to give a prediction, I'd say like 6-3, 6-4, 6-2, 6-4, something like that. I don't know, but at least Rublev made it to the quarterfinals. At least he did that. I don't know, because he was close to losing against Bachelasvili. He was down a set in the break, so good effort for him to even make it this far. And actually, if Rublev wins, he'll make the semifinals of all 9 1000s, which is kind of crazy. Like Rublev he has a really good career, but just not a whole lot to show for it as far as like no slam semifinal. He's won a couple of 1000s. Did he? I know he won at least Madrid. I don't know, but yeah. If Hodar is winning Roland Garros, the Spaniard should just move the slam at this point. That's a good question. Do we think Rafa Hodar is a legit Roland Garros contender? Like it sounds crazy. No, it doesn't even sound that crazy anymore at this point because he came close, I think at least, to taking a set off of Yannick. So I don't know. He's doing it. Christian, you curse Rublev, bagel coming. If Rublev gets bageled, I'm going to laugh. Like not like I'm not in a mean way because I don't want him to get bageled, but yeah. I've never played soccer tennis before. Hydrogen bomb versus crying baby. No, I've never played soccer tennis before. I'm not that coordinated as far as like my like feet are concerned. I feel like I would be really bad at just soccer in general. Everybody injured. Hodar to the final eight at Roland Garros. I see it. I see it. I don't know what his max ranking would be if he were to at least reach the Rome final, but at least I know he's going to be seeded at least. So the better he does in Rome, the better it is, I think, for a lot of people. Because if I'm Yannick, for example, I still don't want to see him in the third round. I'm a relatively new, serious tennis fan. In order to have a life, I've also limited myself to the women's game. How do you all follow both men's and women's tennis and still have a life? That's a great question. It's Tennis is one of the hardest sports to follow and cover just because of the span. Like it's just like so many people. It's just so difficult. It's like it's impossible. Like how does one do it? That's why like, it's so hard. I feel like the best way to do it is you peep the tournament and you see, okay, is the women's side delivering more or the men's side delivering more? And then if they're both delivering at the same level, you gotta like it's so tough, but it's hard. Like that's why even me, like as a content creator and such, it's hard for me to do both men's and women's. Like I try my best. Two break points for Coco. I try my best, but it's just like it's impossible. Yeah, like Miles said, like I mainly follow the women because honestly speaking, women's tennis is a bit more entertaining right now overall. And I feel like with the men, there's more variety as far as the game style in my opinion with the women. So it's more exciting for me. For the women's tennis is a little bit more exciting for me, but I think it also depends on like your vibe. But that was a long answer to that question. I obviously feel very passionately about it, but that was not a great game for Coco. She just got broken to start off the third set. Mirra's going back to drawing her in, and I think that's the winning play. She went away from that a little bit in the second set. WTA, I agree. The WTA is a little bit more entertaining right now than the ATP. The men's game is boring. I hope Feast wins Roland Garros. I would love to see it. I don't know if he's ready right now because, like I said before, he's playing top five level tennis, but can his body hold up best of five, 7 matches? That's the question. And he has yet to make a slam quarterfinal. So I think it'll happen as far as him making the quarterfinals, but going beyond, I think it's going to be tough. You do great. Your commentary skills are ESPN ready. Thank you. That means a lot. I feel like it's easier now because the ATP is kind of sad. They just lose to the same two guys. Not y'all bashing the ATP. Coco coming forward again. Okay, she delivered that one. That was a good volley. But like I said, like this match is like it goes to that point of just different dynamics. Mirra, we don't really see guys on the ATP play like a Andreeva, although it's just harder because ATP, like it's just so power dominated. It's less so on the WTA, so we can have more room for more variety. But in this match, we've seen Andreeva draw Coco forward so much. We've had a lot of fun net exchanges and stuff like that. So yeah, Darderi beat. What happened in that third set? Can someone tell me what happened in the third set between Darderi and Zverev? Because I have not, I didn't get a chance to watch it. But 6 love, like, was he injured? Was Zverev injured, or was he just Zverev? I don't want to be too disrespectful with Zverev, but I do think it's funny that he's lost to nothing but Italians lately, like pretty much all year, aside from Alcaraz and Acapulco or whatever else. Good overhead from Coco. Another fun point, 30 all. Like if he wins, if he legit wins Roland Garros this year, he would have won every. That's true. Like that's kind of insane that this before this year, Yannick hadn't won. He won it. No, he hadn't won Indian Wells before. He hadn't won Monte Carlo. He hadn't won Madrid. He hadn't won Rome. He's the favorite to win Rome right now. So for him to complete the Masters, like the set of Masters like this is crazy. It's crazy. Can Onk win Roland Garros? What do you think? I'm assuming Onk is Novak Djokovic. Um, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he played well in that opening set against Dino Prismic, but I don't. He's 38. He's going to be 38 years old. Like how long is he going to be? Is he going to keep doing this? That's the thing. So and against Alcaraz in the Australian Open final, he went away physically. Like he couldn't keep up the level for like the third set, I think it was, or the second set too. So and plus it's best of five on clay. I don't know. Ooh, good passing shot from Coco. This is a really important game. Now it's at deuce. Zverev, someone said Zverev is a bum right after he said he was in the same class as Carlos. Delusional. Zverev, I'm not gonna call him a bum because I can't say that, but he is a little bit delusional. I think he is for sure. He is delusional. He should not have said that. I wish someone would have like followed up and like asked him in Rome, like, hey, like, are you sure like you're saying you're on the same level as Carlos Alcaraz? Like you really mean that? And like I explained in one of my other videos, like I understand why he said it because he's played Carlos a lot tougher than Yannick, but still, like look at the material. Like he's what 6,000, 7,000 points behind Carlos right now. No, I think Novak is just trying to stay fit and is actually going for it at Wimbledon. I can see that. I can see that. And I think he's also like he's more inclined to play Roland Garros because Carlos isn't playing. Good break from Coco, by the way, to get back for to level it at 1 all. He sees Carlos isn't playing, so he's more motivated to play, I think. And at least maybe make the final considering he isn't in the same half as Yannick, but his best bet, Novak's is just gonna hope for Yannick to be injured. From the score recap, Zverev had 3 match points in the second set. Yeah, I saw he had those 3 match points, but yeah. I mean, you would think Zverev would be a little bit more mentally tough than to lose 6-0, but maybe Darderi was peaking in the third set. I don't know. I gotta go back and watch that. The only difference between them is that Carlos can win a final. So we have a no. There's a other difference is that Carlos can actually beat Yannick. I think that's the biggest difference there, honestly. But yes, Zverev he has not won a title I think since Munich last year. That's kind of crazy. This match is just to see who's emotionally fit. Yeah, it's definitely a mental match right now. Zverev blamed the court quality after the match. I thought it would have been about the the crowd, because the crowd was rowdy. They were cheering when he missed the first serves, but I kind of love the Italian crowd. They're a lot. Jalen, I want to argue with you. Yeah, make a TikTok out of that comment, Jalen. That's an interesting comment, smiley face. I must say. the the one Alicia Parks mentioned. We always have to have an Alicia Parks mention in a live stream. But thank you for this comment, Victor. Her forehand, it has an interesting technique. I don't know if it's the grip or what, but it's definitely like kind of reminds me of a slingshot. Like it's so flat, and she doesn't really. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But man, I haven't thought about Alicia in about a week or so, or a couple weeks. It's been a minute. Ooh, double fault from Coco, 30 all. How many double faults has Coco hit? Three. That's not terrible. She's controlled the double faults really well. You're egging on Jalen to make the. Yes, Jalen, make the video. Make the video. My birthday's June 11th, so like literally a month away. Wow, I'll be 24. Welcome to the live, Infinite. I know I need to do a better job of promoting the lives, but yeah, Miles will definitely do something for Roland Garros for sure. Good hold from Coco. Good hold. Jalen's getting to arguing. He says, first off, Alcaraz actually has an effective forehand. Facts. Like Zverev has done better with his forehand, but it's still like pales in comparison to Carlos's. Delusions of grandeur from the German. Not Alicia's forehand commentary. Not talking about Alicia. Oh my gosh. Why are we talking about Alicia? Everyone, one thing, well, Alicia Parks will always be famous. If it's not for her, it might not be for her results as far as like the positive way, but she will always be famous. Got to add Venus Williams' name in the chat. Yes, Venus is a legend. Coco likes this matchup. Iga and Rybakina are looking really good. They are. So it's interesting. Yes, I'm a Gemini. Oh, you also have the same birthday, June 11th? That's crazy. Birthday twin. Someone said 3 days before Trump's. You share your birthday with Trump? Okay. 24, hitting your tennis stride according to Coco. That's crazy. Alicia Parks has so many fans. Jalen says, I love Alicia Parks so much. It's like that Katy Perry song, Watching Her. Which one? Is it the one that got away or wait. Let me what Katy Perry song? Do you think Serena is returning for grass? I was randomly thinking about that too. Like, is Serena coming back? Because I know we were talking about it a lot. But I think she might come back for US Open for Venus's farewell. I noticed I thought Venus would ask for a Roland Garros wild card into singles. I was a little surprised that she didn't play Roland Garros because she played Madrid and she said she would have played Rome too if it weren't for the Met Gala. But low key, I'm glad Venus is not playing Roland Garros because we don't need we don't need the discourse. We don't need the discourse. I'm sorry. Hot and cold. Okay. Yes, that's a great way. Alicia is hot and cold. Serena is not coming back to play singles. I can assure you that. I hope she doesn't play singles. I hope Serena. I was talking with one of my friends. I feel like Serena, if she was thinking about a singles comeback, she is seeing Venus's latest results and is being like, never mind, never mind. Alicia really, Alicia is beautiful. She really is. She might do a cameo, yes, maybe doubles with Venus. Who is your favorite male and female player of all time? Favorite female player of all time? I say Serena Williams, and Venus too. But I I do like Serena. Like you have to. I feel like you do like one or the other a little bit more, maybe. But I say Serena more because she's more pleasant as far as watching. Because when I say pleasant, I mean Venus. The matches she's lost over the years, it still upsets me. But I'll say Serena for the women, and then for the men, um, I don't know if I have like a exact favorite. I have multiple men's favorite players, multiple favorite men's players. Uh, like Carlos, like Yannick. I know that's very basic, but Tiafo, Feast. Who else, man? Thinking about older players. I like all the big three. I don't know. I'm very much vanilla when it comes to my favorite men's players. I'm like, I like them all, I guess. Why can't Americans pronounce Darderi? It's not hard. Is it? Did I pronounce it right? Is it Darderi? Darderi? I hope I pronounced that right. Dar. Do you think Yannick will win Roland Garros? Yes, I do. I do. Why is nobody talking about Yannick Noah's Roland Garros victory in '83? I need to do more like tennis historian research, like go back to the archives and look at other like older stuff. Because I honestly don't know much about Yannick Noah other than that he's French, um, he's a brother, and yeah, and that he won Roland Garros. I don't know much about his game style, but yeah. Nice deflection, Christian. You can go into U.S. politics if tennis commentary isn't working. What's going on with that Sasha Vickery chick? OnlyFans gal. Stop doing. Okay, I don't know why I highlighted that. That was messy. But Sasha Vickery, I think she's played a few qualifying matches. I don't think she's won any. But hopefully she can. I commend Sasha for still playing tennis. I'll say that. Darduri. Hi Christian, I'm at dinner. How's Coco doing? Coco's doing well. She has a break point now for 3-1. I mean, what's up, Nate? Oh, Darduri is from Argentina. I didn't know that. An extended rally here at add in or add in for Coco, add out overall. Coco's coming forward again, but I think this time she has it. Oh, how she effed that note up. I think she even looked, she was saying that to her team. How I effed that note up every time. I know how she effed the note up though. I could see her feet were not really like positioned right. And sh no, she needed to do a few more like stutter steps for that overhead. But she definitely effed that note up. She did. She effed it up. Thoughts on Gael Monfils' last year at Roland Garros? Oh, Jalen, I'm on live on YouTube too. But Gael, sorry, I'm finding it. Gael obviously, hmm, he's an icon. He's an icon in the sport, and I just wish he obviously I wish he accomplished more, but I'm at peace with it because he's at peace with it. And plus, I also wish that he had a little bit more of a successful retirement season because he really haven't heard much at all from him. Last year was really good, but this year, I don't know if it's like injury or whatever else, but I'm laughing because Miles on YouTube says, "Is he an icon?" Um, that's a good question. I think Gael Monfils is the tennis icon. I think he is, but yeah, Errant forehand from Mirra gives Coco what, her third break point of this game. So we'll see if she can convert here. If Coco doesn't convert, this could be not great for her. But I think she will convert. French tennis icon for sure. Yeah. Ooh, this is like a this is a really this is going to be an important game. Whoever wins it, I think, could win this match. That was clutch for Mirra. I think Coco could have done a little bit more with that backhand return, though. Thank you, Star. I appreciate that. Oh, so he was born in Argentina. Okay, but yeah, of course he's Italian. How long do you think Conchita and Mirra will last? That's a great question. At Indian Wells, I was like, will they even last before Roland Garros? But I think that's just the nature of the relationship, and I think Mira I mean, Conchita can handle it well enough, like handle Mira. So I don't think it'll last for her entire career. I think they will split at some point, but I'll say for the next, I think it'll last at least 2 more years. Fourth break point for Coco. Can she convert this time? Ooh. Oh, Mira had that swing volley on her racket, but she sent it just long. And Coco breaks for 3-1. This is a good match. This is a good match. This match is hard to watch. The two juniors, not one friend. No, it's been a good match. It has not been a bad quality match at all. I think we've seen a lot of fun rallies from the net, a lot of variety. And I don't think their forehands have been much of an issue in this match, to be honest, too. So, yeah. Can a player change their grip? That's one of the hardest things you can do as a player, especially as a pro player. Like, change your grip. That's like doing like mat surgery on your body. But oh, Coco, did y'all see that serve? What was that? Oh, it's okay. She'll control it. That's only her fourth double fault, so it's okay. But her double faults that we have seen have been really wild. It went in the stands. It's really hard to watch tennis and work full time. Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like right now, this is my full-time job and I'm trying to work to a point where like this can really sustain me. But like I'm thinking that's why I feel like I can't get like a actual full-time job because how am I gonna watch the tennis? I'm gonna get fired for watching the tennis on the clock. Ooh, Mira, that was not good. That was not smart. Of course, great athleticism from Coco to track that shot down, but you got to put that away. My goodness. Yeah. I've been hearing about Coco's footwork, but never been able to actually analyze. Is it actually that bad, or are people over exaggerating? I don't think it's bad, but I think it can give her problems. And you would think with someone so fast that the footwork would be better. I think that's where it comes from because Coco is such a great athlete, and you just have expectations that her footwork would also be up to par. But sometimes she can get her feet just stuck a little bit. I don't know if it's the shoes or what, but yeah. Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate it. Someone said her footwork is scary. Be nice. Coco and Panko playing doubles together and hitting the audience every other shot. I need to see it. Or their opponents. Or no, or their partners, I mean. 30-15 though for Gauff. Good forehand down the line. This is a good rally. Ooh, but that backhand went just long. But speaking of that, like I actually I actually hit when I played doubles last week, I was playing mixed doubles and I hit my partner in the head with the serve. Like it was, I didn't, I wasn't. Luckily, it was like a second serve, but my serve still is like around, or second serve is still around like 70, 80 miles per hour. So I could hear like her, it hit her head. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. A full time income watching tennis very soon. Yes, I want to go to LA. Thank you for the gift, Ryan. I want to go to LA 28 to see the tennis. Me too. That's my goal. I hope to be, that's a good backhand from Mirra. I hope to be credentialed by the time that happens. Taylor and Panko need to go ahead and play doubles and bury the hatchet. It's kind of crazy that they haven't played since that US Open match, like in singles or doubles, I think, right? I don't think they've played doubles. Have they played each other in doubles? I know um I know Yelena played with Haley. That's a great serve. I'm telling y'all, Coco's serve is good. Like she has a good serve. Her serve is good right now. F the gossip. She's serving well. Guys, no, Mira's not crashing out right now. She's not. She's holding it in, and she's been holding it in ever since Indian Wells. Nah, keep the beef between Panko and Townsend makes it spicy. Speaking of beef, I don't know why Kalinskaya. Well, I do kind of know why. Apparently, why Kalinskaya didn't shake hands with Ostapenko. Good swing volley from Mirra. Now break point for her. I don't know why. I sorry, I'm all over the place. Kalinskaya apparently had an issue with Yelena from their Dubai match, but for her to not shake hands with her after it, I feel like something else went on behind the scenes. Like it can't just be from that because they shook hands after Dubai. So I don't know. I was tempted to go to Rome. Coco service. It is reliable. Coco serve is reliable, I think. Okay, she didn't double fall. I was gonna say, watch me jinx her. Ooh, that was close to going over. This is another tight game. I don't know, y'all. Like something tells me that we might get like a really insane like third set. Like it might be 7-5 or something. Like I don't know if Coco's out of the woods quite yet, but obviously a hold would help her a lot. What do you think about Kostyuk not shaking hands with Russians? I made a TikTok about it, and I think that I really have no thoughts. She's entitled to do whatever she feels, and it's hard for me to say because I'm not in her shoes. I'm not Ukrainian, and I know that she's obviously has a lot of strong feelings as she's been personally affected by it. So yeah, but I know it's still very much a hot button issue, or not issue, but topic for a lot of fans. Sky is good friends with they're friends. Sky and Kirstea are friends. I didn't know that, so I thought that she's not going to shake hands with her too. No, that would be too much drama. Plus, Kirstea won that match. Good hold from Coco. That's a good hold. Golf Kirstea, I'm calling it. It looks like we will get a Golf Kirstea match. I'm going to be seated because that one could be the crazy match. I think I'm definitely going to live stream for that one. You have the best updates, and I mean that. Thank you so much. Someone said Coco. It's hard to be a fan on the tennis court. I mean, a lot of people feel that way. I feel they just feel like with Coco's game, it's hard to be a fan of her game. I personally feel like I love it. Like it's entertaining. Like it's stressful sometimes, especially like if you're a fan, but you just really never know. And she has so many like different talents and skills. So it's a wild ride. I don't understand people always dragging her serve. Sure, it's shaky sometimes, but she wins. Yeah. I think people need to actually watch the tennis like lately, or like not, I can't speak. People need to actually watch the tennis because if you've noticed the last few months at least, Coco serve has been good. And Belinda Bencic even said when I talked to her in Charleston that Coco serve is good. So the serve is not the problem right now at all. Thank you for this comment. That means a lot. Thank you, Mike. I feel like Iga is locked in, but I really want that final with Coco. It would be interesting to see. That would be really interesting for sure if Coco and Iga do play. But I still want that Coco Rabakina match. So for me, my dream final would be either Coco Rabakina and then second Coco Iga. I think Coco Pagula would be good too. Um, but Cristea, I mean, can't forget about her too. I mean, I just think Coco is a little bit more entertaining as far as just like you never know what you're going to get with her. So that's why I said Coco, but she's playing good too. I've seen Cristea for years, including in person. Where did this version come from? I think Cristea has always shown a lot of like promise and talent, especially even before this year. Like last year, she whooped up on a lot of people in Cleveland, even though like it was a 250, but still, like she has a lot of talent. And I think she's mentioned it too. The effect of knowing that you're not going to play another year, or that this is really it, you put more into it. Like you give it your all even more. And she's been giving it her all a lot. So, yeah, I'm 24 years old. Oh, 23, but I'm going to turn 24 next month. Who's your pick, WTA pick for winning Roland Garros? I can't say for now, man. I gotta wait till that draw comes out. It's not like the ATP where I'm saying Yannick's gonna win, but yeah. Okay, it's looking like this match is is winding down. See, what people are surprised that I say I'm only 23 years old. That's funny. Like I need to lock in and get my skincare right or something because people used to say, "Wow, you're like." Wait, let me think. Anyways, but no, I don't take offense to that comment by the way. Anyways, but I think it's funny that I've gotten that a few times recently. But yeah, I do know Gil Gross. We do need to collab for sure. We should. I think the fans will like that. This match is not done yet. I mean, 40 love, triple break point for a double break lead. Fat lady's about to start singing. Okay, Mira's trying to pepper the Coco forehand, and that was a good forehand from Mirra. I think really Andreeva needed to be a little bit more aggressive in this match overall. But I think a lot of it also came down to Mirra just not coming out on top of a lot of these tight games. Hello from Serbia. Someone said I found Pagula super boring. Um, I don't know why. That's shady. Why do I read comments like that? But no diss to Marg and Queso though. But high virtual go. I think Pagula, she has a lot of entertaining matches. I'll say that for sure. And I've got so much respect. Um, I've gained so much respect from her game lately. Like she really deserves a slam. I'll say that. Ooh, good point from Coco. That was good because that could have got complicated if Mira won that point. That's a great game from Coco. This is we got to give Coco her props, y'all. She's like I think I saw on the tennis app that Mira was a favorite, and I saw a lot of people, even Coco Puff, saying that Coco was going to lose this match. I'm talking about you, Kim. I don't know if you're still there, Kim Jong or whatever, but Coco is playing a good match, and I say that she would need to step her game up to win, and she's done that. She's really done that. I'm really proud of her. Coco's stamina is insane. It really is. And I do think Andreeva, her shot selection is not great at all right now. She's kind of lost the plot a little bit. And I find it very tough to think that she'll come back, Mirror, but anything could happen. But that last game was a must-win game for her, for sure. We only see you through the veil of journalism. Journalistic speak is a departure from popular language, and you report well. Thank you, thank you. I did get my degree in journalism, so I gotta look the part, talk the talk, whatever. But a couple good points for Mirror. At least that last point was really good from her backhand up the line, and now love 30. But I don't know. Like I never really with Coco. It's hard to say like she's gonna win this. But I don't want to jinx her, but I just feel like she's not losing this from this position. She's not. Like even if she loses this next game, this service game, she'll still be up the break, and plus she can break Mirra at any time. Hello Lala from France. Coco, sorry, I'm way behind the comments. Mirra hasn't shown to be a great tactician. She does best when she. I disagree with that, Acer. I think Mirra is really smart and she had great tactics at the start of this match, but not only did she go away from it, Coco figured it out a little bit more, and she just wasn't as aggressive as she needed to be. Who is your favorite tennis commentator? I love Chandler Rubin, love Lindsay Davenport. Chris Eubanks is great, of course. Um, I know, I don't know if Miles is still here in the chat, but I'll speak for him. I know Miles' favorite is Brett Haber for sure. But yeah, I went to college at this small little private school called Washington and Lee. That's me playing tennis right there. TikTok, that's me playing tennis. Okay, second serve. Okay, no double. See, no double fault there. Ooh, drop shot. See, oh, that's crazy. For it to drop, it totally died. No one had a chance. Like no one could have got that. Chris Everett left the chat. I have a soft spot for Chrissy Everett in her commentating. I'm not gonna say I love Chrissy, but like she's not that bad, and she was pretty good at the Australian Open the few times I saw her. I'm not a hater of any player. I'll say that. Um, I only feel a type of way if a player, has allegations of, domestic violence against people. But as far as hating players, I don't do that. But one comment reads, "I know you're one of her haters, but seriously, what is going on with Paulini?" I've actually defended Jasmine a lot of times, but um, I think with Jasmine, she's always been kind of a player who is beatable by a wider range of people. The thing is that she's come out on top of a lot of tight matches, and that's where she's able to find her way. And eventually, when she plays peak tennis, she's so tough to beat. But she hasn't found her peak tennis pretty much at all this year. So that's the big problem. She's not coming through matches that she should. That Mertens match she probably should have won. She had what like two match points against Elisa. So yeah, right now the score is 5-2 for Coco. Coco just served for the first set or served for the match at 5-1, but she couldn't hold. Mirra broke her. So we'll see. Martina, yeah. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna say much about Navratilova, but Sam Corey does a pretty good job too as far as commentary. Miles, you being messy in this chat now. Yeah, Jasmine has a very good forehand. See, that's why I said that. Let me not do too much, but that's why I said I'm not concerned for Coco, even if she lost that last game, because Mira is not serving well right now. She's at six double faults, and a lot of her double faults have come at bad times. Yeah, this is sloppy from Mira right now. Do you think being coached by Irani has anything to do with it? I'm assuming you're saying, does Irani have a negative impact on Paolini? Um, I don't know. I know Jasmine like shifted her coaches or and stuff a little bit. But that's a good volley for Mirra. But I think Irani definitely helped her a lot in Cincinnati. She was cheering her on a lot. I don't know. Hmm. I don't think it's Irani. I don't think that really has much to do with it, to be honest, to answer your question. Yeah, Coco is really locked in right now. She's not missing like how she did yesterday. That was a good point though for Mira. You see right here, Coco, she's she's pressing a little bit, Coco is, as far as like she really wants to win here. Like she keeps fist pumping even after losing points. So I think, hmm, maybe am I walking back my previous statement? Because now that I think about it, if Mira wins this game, Coco could maybe have a shaky service game the next game. So I don't know. Ooh, that's a good forehand from Mira. Yeah, Andreeva's she's still in this. She's still in this. I'll say that. I'll say that. Let me not. I hope I didn't jinx it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like American commentators. Eh, but I think there are good American commentators. I mean, I can't really. I don't really listen to a lot of British commentators because I mainly watch like Tennis Channel and even on the World feed, it's mostly American commentators. But yeah. Ooh, that's a good approach shot for Mira. But an even better lob from Coco right on the line. What a shot. What a lob. Because I thought Mira had Coco in trouble with that one. I need Coco to close this out here. Papa got work to finish. Was that right on the line? Not like pretty much so. That was like a Muguruza lob against Serena at Roland Garros 2016. The trauma. Good backhand from Mira. I would have taken that out the air. Mira should have took that shot out the air. She should have. And she missed that. Now it's match point. Here it is. Match point. Coco's first match point. Do you have a Patreon for people to support you monthly? No Patreon, but I do have a membership on YouTube. Like you can hit join and it's a monthly thing. And I'm going to work on making more exclusive member content too. Great match point save for Mira. She's fighting. She's fighting for sure. But yeah, that Muguruza Serena match was so hard. My gosh. Serena should have won that tournament. If Andreeva loses her cool, it's hard for her to lock in again. No, I think she's done a good job of composing herself overall. Good serve from Mira. This is getting interesting. This is getting interesting. Mira is not going away. If she wins this point, then I'm intrigued. Oh, then you mentioned Australian Open 2016. Oh my gosh. Serena had Kerber played well, but Serena had no business losing that match at all. Man, if she actually had a net game, she would have won. Good hold. That's a clutch hold from Mira. So Coco's gonna have to serve it out in this next game, and if she can't serve it out, she's gonna have to return it out. I guess. I don't know. Coco hasn't double faulted as much this tournament she has this year. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Her double faults have been pretty good. Now, this is going to be a bit of a test this game about her double faults, but we'll see. Ooh, Mira's really trying to maneuver Coco all around. Then she's bringing her in now here. Lob? Question mark. That was a poor lob, and Coco handled it well. Yeah, I think Mira. her shot selection decisions in this match sometimes have been questionable. How was it for you when Serena went at that Chinese lady lines person? Thankfully, I really wasn't like a tennis fan back then. That was 2009, so I was what, 7 years old. Um, but that would have been a rough moment for me as a Serena fan. Yeah, because she was wrong. She was wrong in that one. She was wrong for saying that. I didn't say I would kill you. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you did. Ooh, was that right on the line? What a shot. B man, this match is not over. This is not over. Andreeva is fighting for her life right now. Ooh. That was out. But that was on the line, I guess. And that was on the line too. My gosh. Is that in? That's in. Oh. That was close. That was a good point. 15:30 now. Andreeva's favor. It's 5-3 in the third set, by the way, for on TikTok. Whew, this is getting a lot. Thank you, Zachary. I appreciate it. It's getting interesting. I hope. Oh, I. My comments from 5-1. Control it, Miss Gauff. Okay, that was a pretty good serve. I think that was a good change of pace for Mirra. 30 all now. Coco needs a good first serve here. Okay, good backhand. She's coming in. Oh, she didn't come in, but she didn't need to because Mirra missed that. Second match point number 2, 40-30. Kyrgios winning Wimbledon. That's funny. When was the last time Kyrgios played? Was it like Miami? Did he play? I'm pretty sure he played this year, right? Man, that's another one that's kind of fallen off the face of the earth as far as like tennis is concerned. Okay, she just wrote that one in pretty much. Ooh, two match points come and gone now. It's getting interesting, y'all. We're back to deuce, 5-3. Coco's still up. Miles, I forgot you and Nick Kyrgios were like this. Okay, we have the intel. He's coming back at Stuttgart. Okay, and it makes sense that he wouldn't play. Kyrgios wouldn't play on the clay. So the last time he played was against Sabalenka. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh gosh, this is not looking good. That forehand was not good. Okay, here we go, y'all. Break point for Mirra to get it back on serve 5-4. Oh well, they spoiled the score up there by behind, but it looks like Mirra did break. And she did it with a volley winner. And she Coco's still pumping her fist. I don't know if I'm like if that's a good omen or what. Like I'm kind of I don't know how to feel about her doing that. Like okay, this is my if Coco loses, this is 1,000% my fault because I really jinxed her honestly. Do you have any Christian's Court merch? No, I need to get some though. I need to make some. I think I jinxed Coco. My gosh. That said though, like I don't think Coco did too much wrong, but hmm? Oh, I don't think she did too much wrong. Mirra played well, but it's just a few shots. Like that forehand at deuce she missed. And also she rolled in that last serve. Like she really didn't go for it. So I don't know. You jinxed this. Everyone close your purses. You're right. I don't deserve any donations. Especially if Coco does not, oh God. Not y'all attacking me. This is too much. This is why I live streamed this match. I knew something was gonna go down, but I mean, Coco still has an edge because she's been in Mirra's last few service games. Well, that was right on the line, but that was out. Love 15 for Mirra. I don't blame. That's I don't. What am I trying to say? That was gutsy for Mirra going for that forehand, but obviously it didn't work out. If Coco loses, I'm dropping out of college. You just wanted an excuse to drop out. Someone said Coco should stop hitting to her forehand. I don't know about that because Mira's forehand is her weaker wing. Although it's holding up fine now. I wish she would do that was a bad forehand miss. Where are the drop shots? Why are you not bringing in Mirra? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Where's the variety at? Medvedev losing today. Is Medvedev playing right now? I know he's playing Tirante. Let me see. Oh, he hasn't played. He plays after this on this court, actually. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a tight match, honestly. Because Tirante, he looked good against Kaboli. Okay, Coco. Oh, that was a horrible drop shot, Mira. That was horrible. 15-30 for Gauff. Noticing that Coco's starting to use more like spin, especially to the Andreeva backhand, which I think she did really well in Madrid when they played. So that's actually a smart play. Thank you, Soul Eater, for becoming a member. I'm sorry, I was out. Thank you for becoming. I really appreciate it. Ooh, she has Coco all on the ropes, but Coco's defense is amazing. Another drop shot. Coco, if you win this point, you a legend. Oh, but she didn't win the point. That was a what a point. What a point. What a lob from Mira. Get up. This is good tennis right here. My goodness. This is so good. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I don't know, y'all. I might have really jinxed her. Oh gosh. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. The fans are getting really rowdy. Italians are one of the like they're really rowdy. Yeah, my nerves. Let me look at my heart rate right now. It's insane this last game. Ooh, game point for Mira. Now this is where things get really oof. It's getting really good. Everyone Malcolm bet saying he gonna miss his gala. People Coco, people have jobs. you messing up with people's livelihood with this stuff. I know Mark's in case, so it is my fault. Good shot, right on the line. Right on the line, deuce. She's still fist pumping. I don't know. If Coco loses this match, like it would follow a trend, or at least her last loss, she was up, what, 4-1 against Noskova in Madrid. Now this time, even worse, 5-1 double break. No. Ooh. Okay, good high loopy four. Ooh, that was a good backhand angle from Andreeva. Ooh. And Andreeva once again has game point. What is Coco doing? The thing is, Coco's not playing bad. Coco's not playing bad, and I think Mirra deserves credit. But I think when you have that opportunity, when you have that lead, you have to close. You have to close. Simple. She's fighting though. Right on the line. Right on the line. Wow. This the margins are like that. That last forehand was round the line, and that's why it skid on Andreeva. This is a good match. You are a point ahead of me. How? I'm in Italy. I don't know. I mean, I'm watching on Tennis Channel on the Tennis Channel app, so it's fast when you aren't watching on the main stream. On yeah. Oop. Now that was a Andreeva. You these drop shots. But a third was this match point number 3 for Coco. She's had match points now in her last like 3 games. Ooh, you got to close here, Miss Gauff. You've got to close here. Okay, second serve. Are we gonna see a double fault? Mirror, she's already hit 6. What's that serve? She's nervous. She might as well do an underhand serve. This has double fault all over it, but I don't know if she will. Coco, you need to step up. She should have did more at that return. Keep going to her for. How do you lose that point? I mean, it's easier said than done, but because it's like they're tight, they're both so tight. But oh my gosh, Andreeva, like she was shaking. Shoot, if I were Coco, I would like get all the way, stand all the way up to return at the service line, like Ostapenko. Andre, because Andreeva is clearly tight, but obviously Coco is too. This is a mess. This is just a mess. Oh my gosh. Oh, poor thing. I know Coco is just in distress. Look at her. I know she's tired. Everybody tired. Whole house mad. Man, this reminds me of Rebecca Fernandez at Stuttgart. Yeah, me too. Okay, Deuce, this match is a mess. And this is why I live stream. I knew we were going to see some mess. I knew we were going to see some mess. And this is we getting the mess. Acer, if you talk about a forehand one more time, she hit that forehand was good. She hit. Wow. That volley was like right on the line. My goodness. Add in Andreeva. Oof. Oh gosh. Y'all, if Mira wins this game, this is like we're reaching new territories. Like this is going to be insane. Oh, good passing shot from Coco. Good pass. Good pass. I think that's something she should do more. Like draw opponents in and try to pass them because she has a decent passing shot too. Neither of these two is winning the turn. Ace, you negative. They're both nervous for sure. They are both nervous. I'm nervous for them. This is crazy. What is this like the seventh deuce? I don't know. Good serve, Andreeva. That was a great serve. Nothing you could do about that. Another game point for Mirra. Oh my. If Mirra wins, she's gonna lose 7-5, 6-1 against Rapakina again. I don't know. Miss Iga's back, maybe. So you never know. Also, can't forget about Pagula. All right. Why is Coco standing so far back to return her second serve? I guess. Whatever. It is clay, slower clay. Another deuce, man. This game. Commentator said this is the 17th point of the game. 17 points. This is like crazy. I thought that almost. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Don't. Oh, this point got me. Oh my gosh. This point. Like, this is too much. This match is too much. Like, these points are crazy. What? Match point 4 or 5 for Coco? 4. Okay. Second in this game, I think. Good serve from Mirra. I can't watch. Good backhand down the line from Mirra. Okay. Oh, is Mirra gonna F it up? She didn't F the note up. That was a good back or good overhead from Mirra. Deuce again. My gosh. Chat. Both chats. Like, this is crazy right now. My gosh. I'm scared if Eagle wins, what she's gonna do against Coco or Mirra. Lufty, are you scared like that Eagle's gonna like dominate them, or are you scared that Eagle will lose? Okay, another errant forehand for Mirra and fifth match point. All right, ladies. Like, please end this. But it's like I'm here for it though. Like, I'm here for the drama. Mirra, these serves. I'm surprised she hasn't double faulted yet. I don't think Coco was doing enough with Mirra's serves. And you letting her get the upper hand. But that was okay. Coco did the fists. Okay. Oh gosh. It's over. It is over. My gosh. She gonna do her scream. Go ahead, let it out, Coco. Did she do the scream, Coco? That was well deserved. Oh gosh. Well, Carrot by Grace, you left at the right time because the match is over. Coco is in to the semifinals in Rome once again. Oh my gosh. What is my heart rate at? I know it's not a resting heart rate. It has to be like it's up there. My goodness. What a match. That was scary. I almost jinxed Coco. I almost did because again, like at 5-4, or 5-1, I said Coco, there's no way she's losing this. And Mirra came back and got it back on serve, but my gosh. Whew. I'm so happy I did not jinx Coco. That would have been really bad. Y'all, like, take a deep breath. Let's do some breathing. Collectively, come on. Breathe in. Breathe out. My gosh. Wow. One thing about Coco Gauff, she will give you a show. She's guaranteed to give you a show because what a match. What a match. I'm sweaty too. Underarms all sweaty. Wow. But that was a great match. It was definitely not the best quality at the end, but that's kind of what made it great too. Just you could see that they were both so nervous and it meant so much to them. But I'm proud of Coco because a lot of people were writing her off even before this match, and she played a great match for the most part. And yeah, she's up here mentally. She's up here mentally. That was a great effort. But up next for Coco is Sorana Cirstea. Chat, what do we think about this match? Before I log off, let's talk about that match. Coco has never lost to Cirstea. They played twice already this year in Miami and in Madrid. Coco won both those matches in 3 sets, but I don't know. What are our predictions? What are our predictions for that match? Cristea. Someone says Cristea in 3. Someone on TikTok says Coco in 3. Someone said you should go live more often. Let that southern accent shine. Do y'all think I have a southern accent? I'm wondering. I'm from Virginia, so it's not really the South per se, but I don't know. But I'm definitely going live for Gauff Cristea because that's going to be a whole movie in and of itself. My goodness. Wow. But yeah, it's going to be a lot though. I think for Cristea, like mentally, because she hasn't made a 1,000 final. This would be the biggest match of her life. So a lot more riding on it for her. But yeah, it's gonna be a good match. A few people saying Coco in 3. I think I might say Coco in 3 too. I mean, I had Coco win this tournament before the start of it. Some people called me crazy for picking Coco to win this tournament, but I'm gonna stick right there beside her. But wow. Thank you for this comment, Leith. Let's look at the stats. So before I log off, because I need to log off and make content. But Cristea not retiring. Wait. Cristea in good form. Cristea going to complain. Yeah, Cristea did complain the last time they played about like Coco's team or something. But let me put up the stats before I log off. Oh, they played it 3 times. They've only played 3 times. I thought they played more than 3 times overall. I know they played 2 times this year, but these are the stats. Um, Let me pull it up on my end because I can't see that little thing on my end. But um, whew. Coco finished with 23 winners, 33 unforced errors, only 4 double faults, and a tight 3-set match. That's excellent. Mirra hit 6 double faults. Not too bad from her. Andreeva finished with 42 winners. I mean, 42 unforced errors and 30 winners. Um, and overall, Coco won 7 more points than Mirra did. But yeah, great match. I feel like I was fed. Um, yeah, what more else to say? DMV in the house. See, I'm not really DMV. I can't claim DMV because I'm from Virginia Beach. So like I'm like Sova, Southern Virginia. But yeah, thanks for not banning people. Yeah, I would never ban people for just don't be nasty, especially to the players. But yeah, I don't like how she did my girl Osaka either. I don't know. Last question. Do we think that we'll see any drama? I don't think we'll see drama. I think that was just a Madrid thing. And it really wasn't too much drama about Cristea asking Cater Nooney to say something about Coco's team pumping her up, but it'll be interesting. Does Rome play both their semifinals during the day? This would be during the day too. So I think Cristea, she's played nothing but day matches, so I think that could help her a little bit. But but yeah. What college did you go to in Virginia Beach? Was it Virginia Wesleyan? Coco in 3, then lose the final. Who from the lower half will reach the final in your opinion? It's tight. I think it's going to be between Rabakina and Chiantek. I think so. You're in Richmond? Okay. I need to visit Richmond. Oh, Regent. Right. Regent is right there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I'm not DMV. I cannot claim DMV at all. But yeah, that is all for the live stream, y'all. I have got to get on my Zoom and do TikToks and YouTubes. The job or the grind never ends. But I want to thank y'all so much for joining me on the live stream on both TikTok and YouTube. And we definitely have to do this again. I'm probably gonna live stream Iga and Jesse's match tomorrow in the quarterfinals, so that should be fun too. But yeah, let me know if you want that as well. I'll probably still stream it regardless. But yeah, I don't know when that will be, but regardless of when it will be, I will be there. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.